Hello, and welcome to Isle of Arrows. It's a new game by Daniel Lutz, who was the director of Lara Croft Go and Hitman Go, which are two games that we talked about on our podcast, Into the Aether, a low-key video game podcast, pretty recently. So well-timed. This game is out on iOS. I'm playing currently the iPad version on my Mac, which is pretty cool, but it's also available on iPhone, and I think also available on Steam as well, if you want to pick it up there, for both PC and Mac. I don't know about Steam Deck, but I'm kind of considering picking it up there just to see. I'm just going to jump into it. My soft pitch for this game is roguelike tower defense dwarf romantic, which is, I know, a jumble of like almost buzzwords, but it's really great. I mean, it's got an incredible aesthetic, as you can tell already just by looking at it. But it's a game that I think, like, if you were to come up here and click the how to play, you'd be like, oh, there's a lot going on. And then when you start playing, it's actually like pretty streamlined. So let's jump into it. I'm going to do the training grounds just to show you how the game works. But I think it's pretty remarkable, even in just the one run of the training grounds that I've done so far. So let's jump into it. So, the way this game works is essentially you have these currencies up here. The top left here is the heart, which is your health. I have 10 health at the moment, and that, like in most tower defense games, means if enemies make it to this guy, which is kind of like our home base, each enemy that hits that will lower this number by 1. Then we have gold, which increases every single wave. We have this little icon, which represents bridges, which you'll understand as we get there, and then bombs, which you'll understand when we get there. But starting out, we can see that there's one enemy who's going to spawn right here for wave 1. We have an arrow tower already, which is helpful. What is this over here? A legacy tower. You started the game with this tower because you reached wave 20 in your last game. That's pretty cool. Okay. We'll have to make use of that later. I didn't even realize that was a thing. That's very cool. So the dwarf romantic side of this comes in from essentially every wave. We have the option of placing these tiles that come down here. So we have a cannon tower, damages all enemies in an area, not always accurate. You can also see, well, actually, let me place this first. We're going to put this right here, like right next to this archery tower. You can see when you click on it, it tells you who it's targeting as well. So this is targeting the enemy with the lowest health. That can't change as far as I can tell, which I know is kind of a thing that changes in other games like Bloons, for example. If you've played the Bloons games, you have the ability to change that kind of stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on down here. I'm not even going to deal with that yet. I'm just going to show you what a wave of the game looks like. So let's say start wave 1 and jump into it. We rocked that person. Oh my God. Okay, so this is interesting. The tile we've been given on this turn is a path tile, which we could hypothetically place here. We actually can't place it here at all because it just leads directly into this tower. So we actually can't use this tile at all. If we want to skip to the next tile in our deck, which is going to be a garden, I could hit this button, next, and that would use 2 of my gold to then just skip right to the garden. But I can just say start wave 2 without doing any of that, and that's what I'm going to do because I feel like that's the strategic move here. And it was. We're doing great. I am going to now hit this button and skip that garden. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. That was really dumb. That was a really dumb move. The garden just gives you free gold. I should have done that. Anyway, let's hit the path. So now we're essentially building out the path that the enemies are going to come down, and we're going to have to be expanding this island, the Isle of Arrows, as it were, outwards. So I'm going to say place here, and now you can see that the enemies will start here. I'm going to sit tight because we've been doing pretty well so far. I'm just going to say start wave. Yeah, that went really well. All right, the flag. The flag will expand our island out, which is helpful because we're going to run out of room real quick. I'm actually going to put this here, which might be a bad idea, but I'm just going to do it. So you can see now the island has become bigger because of the flag, which is great. We also have this ice trap that's coming next. I'm not going to buy that just yet because, again, we haven't had any issues at all Yeah, there we go. All right. We did another wave, which means we get a bunch of stuff. Pointy flag. Extends the aisle, so we can get another flag for free. We can get 2 more bridges, which we don't need yet, but it might be worth picking some up for later. Or the next 2 tiles will be corner paths, which is pretty helpful for like winding stuff around. But I think I'd rather have the ice trap next. So I'm just gonna say bridges, and I'm gonna keep that for later. The fountain I haven't seen yet. All right, let's take this ice trap, and let's put it here. So that's gonna literally put like an icy spot right here on the path, which means that when enemies walk there, they'll be slower. Again, very similar to a lot of other tower defense games if you played other ones. You can also see the flag and this one both came with this water tile, which is just like blank space that can't be filled. There are ways to get around that, which I'll get into. But for now, let's hit place. Let's see what the fountain does. Gives 2 health when fully surrounded by other tiles, including diagonals. So we can't get that quite yet. I wonder if that, like Dorf Romantic, can be like a thing that I can build my way towards, or if it has to be placed like that. Curious. But anyway, let's start wave 5. Now that we have this ice thing, and we have this legacy tower, which is great, and the cannon tower and the archery tower, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. So let's just say start wave. Yeah, that was a pretty easy one. The fountain. I guess let's take it. Let's put it down somewhere. And hope we fill it up eventually. I'll just put it right here. And hopefully eventually we'll have some stuff there. All right. Do I want another arrow tower now? No. Interesting thing you can see here on the money. You gain +1 income after each wave. You gain 1 additional income for every 10 you hold. So if I just let this hit 10 gold, we'll start to get 2 gold per wave. So let's just live with it. There we go. Income increased. All right. Now we're getting a free arrow tower out of the deal, which was good. That was a good investment. I'm going to put it here because I feel like we're going to start to get into a situation where enemies are going to start to make their way around this corner soon. So let's do that. I could buy another path right now, which I'm kind of considering. No. Let's just start the wave. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. You know what, though? I'm actually interested in this next path, so I'm just going to buy this, actually, and just skip that one entirely. So you could just skip cards. You don't have to place everything that shows up, which I think is great. So this is going to kind of get us into a situation where we're going to have to find a corner path next. But I think it's going to be worth it because hopefully we can get close to surrounding this fountain. Let's start the old wave. All right, this guy's got a shield. We made short work of it. Great. Look at the next 3 tiles and discard any number of them. Get another arrow tower or a workshop. When adjacent to 2 water tiles, gain a path tile of your choice. I don't have a lot of water tiles, but I do have another. I could just put another arrow tower down. I mean, we're like destructive already. This is like a great collection of stuff. And I can put another flag down. Can this go here? So you can see here, this water tile is sticking out of the back, which means I need to start using the bridge tiles. That's what the bridges are for, is for placing tiles outside of the zone of the island itself. But if I just flip this, then I don't need to use any bridges, and I can still extend the island, which I'm going to do. And now we have 2 water tiles here as well, which I think might be helpful later if we need to place some cool stuff. Let's start the wave. Blammo. Yeah, great. Let's take another path. Put it here. I don't like this path that's coming next. I need a corner tile next. And here is one that I can purchase for 2 gold, which I will absolutely do. Thank you very much. And hopefully that activates the fountain. I actually haven't done this. It did. Nice. I'm also going to buy another bridge and another bomb. And I still am over that 10 gold threshold, which is nice. I'm still getting 2 gold per turn. And now I don't mind buying this path. I do wish I had some more of these guys. These cannon towers are super helpful for some of the bigger guys. But now I like that this arrow tower is almost completely surrounded by paths, so it's like really doing work. And we can take another arrow tower and kind of do a similar thing, honestly. One of the things I like about this game is that it's kind of simple in the ways in which all of these tiles work. Like, you're not upgrading them, which I think is kind of the biggest thing with a lot of tower defense games I played in the past, is like you spend so much time getting into the weeds of like, oh, all the different upgrade trees for each of the towers you're placing. And this is just like managing space more than it is managing the individual units that you're placing, which is honestly a nice way of streamlining this, I think. Do I want to skip to that path? I don't think I do. I don't think that's going to help us very much. Actually, it might have. I didn't really think about that. This is pretty rough. This guy. Oh, never mind. We're good. All right. Add 2 ice traps to random path tiles. Absolutely. That's a no-brainer. And look, it added them both right here, which is like incredible right at the top. Yeah, let's take a path and place it. So yeah, this guy is starting to become even more useful now that it has extra space. A statue. Gain 2 bombs when fully surrounded, including diagonals. Okay. This guy runs so fast. Even the ice traps didn't really phase him at all. Kaboom. I'll place this, because why not? I'll just put it here, and then maybe I'll be able to surround this later. I don't even want to think about this flag yet. And I'm also about to hit 20 gold, so kind of worth saving the money. I really wish I had more cannon tiles, or more cannon towers, because that thing is super helpful. All right. I can do this. I'm getting pretty close to surrounding that thing. But I don't know how helpful that is, actually. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it. Oh man. I need to expand out this way. This is my big issue. I can go like this, I guess. All right. Let's just see how we do. We haven't taken any damage yet, I guess. Nobody's made it to our little Sims diamond. Cannon tower. Next 2 tiles will be corner paths. That doesn't help us very much. The cannon tower extremely does. So you can see here, I'm about to use my bombs. So the bombs will allow me to build over other tiles, and I want to do that here to essentially just prepare for the fact that I will have 3 tiles of paths here. So I'm going to use this bomb to clear up this water. Let's do it. And I wonder if this actually removes the effect of the flag. Let's find out. It does not. So the flag just does its thing, and then you can get rid of it. That's actually really helpful. It's good to know. I'm glad I got those extra bombs and stuff. Okay. Nervous about this? No, no, we're good. Everything's going all right. Another ice trap. Feels like it would be good here. Just like really line this whole area. Oh, we got this big burly guy. The big beard. You know, he takes a lot of damage. Oh my god. He's got so much health. Hopefully this cannon starts doing some work. There we go. It's good to have another ice trap right there, actually. Okay. path. Let's do it. And another cannon tower? I'll say yes. You know what? I will use one bomb right here. I think getting cannons in this early area where they're all bunched up is like super helpful to just like do splash damage on a bunch of enemies at once. This game is so good. Alright, alright, alright. Enter the black market. Look at the next 3 tiles. Discard any number of them. Randomly extend the aisle. Randomly is a pretty operative word there. I'm going to peek at the next 3 tiles. A path that goes straight. A path. Yeah, let's discard this one that has the water tile. What's going on here? When adjacent to 2 water tiles, gain a path tile of your choice. That actually sounds pretty good. I'm actually going to discard the regular path. And we need to extend the island again. I'm trying to see if I can create... Yeah, I'm trying to create a situation where I can place that next unit, this workshop, which can now go right there. All right. I'm going to be playing this game so much, dear viewer. It's so good. I haven't actually tried it on the iPhone yet, but it's pretty great. I think it's just worth mentioning. I think it's a $6 purchase on iOS. Doesn't have any in-app purchases or anything, which is great. So, shout out for that. Let's start curving here. I was kind of planning on like just building flags to keep going this way, but I can just do this and loop it around. Which seems like a move. See, look at how helpful these double cannons are. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have faith. I have faith. Okay. Lose 2 gold, gain 2 health. Or I could just get a path, which I'm going to say yes to. Thank you. And I'm going to take an arrow tower. I'm going to put it right there. Look at all this water. I wonder if that'll be useful for anything. These guys with the axes are really fast too, and they have so much health. They always make me so nervous. There we go. There we go. Good, 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 good. What is this one? The 2 water tiles thing again. I do need to surround this. Can I just take a path and put it anywhere? I can. I don't know if that's worth it, though. Here's the thing. I'm going to have to start doing this. So why not now? Also, this tower can reach that far. It's very helpful. Yeah. You see what I mean, though? Like, it didn't take that long, and we're, like, deep in this game already. I think this game is really well built. Oh, brutal. Well, I definitely want this path as much as I would love another tower. So I have to use a bridge here, which is fine because I have 6 of them. And now I can start just, like, taking this path all the way down, which is pretty helpful. I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to put him here. I'm going to put him here. There we go. That's a flag with no downsides. Should I just buy that now? Look how much money I have. Hang on. Let's get wild. Yes. Yes. I mean, there's no reason to not just spend all this money. I didn't even realize how much I'd saved up, if I'm being totally honest. Let's put this here. So we get an ice trap there. Do this. Get a cannon tower in here. I mean, we're off to the races. Start this wave. Wow. New strategy unlocked. Just save up so much money and then blow it all at once. Look at this. Just the one guy slowly getting whittled away. That was great. Blammo. Great. I do wish I had any towers right here, though. But this cannon's doing work. Nervous about this guy, nervous about this guy, nervous about this guy. We're good. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Nice. Let's take a garden, get some free money. You'd love to see it. I can use it to actually continue surrounding this. And I can get an arrow tower. Place it in here. I only have one bomb left, but what if I... Oh. It's helpful to have 3. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use my one bomb. And oh, start a final wave. Well, let's start spending some money again, shall we? Watch post. Adjacent towers deal 10% more damage and target the enemy with the most health. I wish I had one bomb left so I could put it right there. Huh. I'm gonna put it here. I want this guy to target the most health. I mean, let's just use all that money, right? Place that. Get a fishing hut in. Where did I see 2 water towers? Oh, you know what? I just used my bomb to get rid of it. Oh, how about that? Beautiful. Another arrow tower. Let's just put it here. God, I'm ripping through all this money. What else? What else? Give me something cool. Income decreased. Oh, that's fine. Nothing matters anymore. Place. All right. You know what? Let's just do it. I'm feeling pretty confident now. I mean, come on. Come on. I actually just have enough health to, like, tank these 2 guys, even if they made it all the way through. But they're not gonna. I think. Yeah, we're fine. Ooh. You love to see it. Anyway. This is Isle of Arrows. It's a great little game. Came out today at the time of this recording. I'd recommend checking it out. I'm liking it a lot. Like, comment, subscribe. Into the cast.online. Listen to the podcast. I'm sure I'm going to bring this up on the next episode if I was to guess. And I will catch you later. Bye, everybody.